Hello, it's the 2nd of September and I thought it was about time for another update of my allotment, so let's go and have a look. It's my purple sprouting broccoli. It looks like it's gone a bit mental. It's really high now. I think it probably needs a little water. I haven't watered it for a couple of weeks. The ground's still fairly moist under the mulch, but I'll give it a little water. Down here I have planted some Phacelia. I planted it a bit late, but I thought I'd do something in this area before it gets smothered with weeds, and it seems to have all germinated pretty well along the row here, so I'll see what happens with that. Hopefully it might flower, but I don't know, I think it might be a bit late. And then we go around here to the peppers, and they're all looking pretty good. Again to down here, I think it's a bit sunny, but down here is another big pepper, another one down here. They're all a reasonable size. There's a few more going on in some of the other plants. Then we go on to the pumpkins, which have all started turning orange. Here, 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 and there. All the leaves have really died back now. Some of these I had to cut back completely as the leaves were completely dead. Like these ones, I'll probably cut these back as well. Starting to feel quite hollow, so I think it's starting to get quite ripe. So we'll be able to enjoy them in a few weeks. And then down here, my cucumbers. There's a few little ones on here. I think there was one right down here growing still. They've slowed down right down, to be honest, but I've had quite a few cucumbers off them, maybe sort of 15 or 20, so I'm pretty pleased. And to the courgettes, again not as prolific as they were. Obviously it's getting to September now, so they're going to start to die back, but we've got the courgette in here. Can move the foliage out of the way, so we've got a decent sized one there. And the rest of them, not really producing that well. I mean, there's one here as well. It's a reasonable size. And one here in a bit more shady bit, so you can actually see it better. So, you know, they're still doing alright. And down to my tomatoes, which are all doing really well. Up and down, all the fruit's ripening nicely now, and they're really tasty. Again, down here, like lots of fruit. Down here as well, loads of fruit on them. Again, all the way down the road there's lots of fruit, all ripening now. So I'm pretty pleased with my tomato harvest this year. I'll definitely be doing more next year. So down here, loads of ripe fruit down here. And then over to the other variety that hasn't ripened as well and doesn't have that many fruits on them, but they're starting to ripen, like this one here. Reasonable sized fruits. And a few little ones ripening there. One little round the corner there. And this really big one started to ripen as well. Might need to support it, it looks like it's coming off. And over to my potatoes, which were dying back, so I cut them all back down to ground level. As you can see here, cut them completely back, and I cut them back about 4 or 5 days ago, so another 4 or 5 days I'll dig them up, and hopefully the skin will be nice and hard, and they'll keep for a good few months. And then to my overwintering leeks, which all seem pretty healthy.